a little bit about, let me think, what we can expect from Sexy Casey.
Well, let me see. Who wants to know that? Because I'll bet it's you.
Of course, you know I have mad love for Sexy Casey.
I guess, as in what regard?
In regards to what we can expect to see from him in the ring when SWE has their shows.
I'm pretty sure he's still going to be a prick.
Well, that goes without saying.
Don't really see that going away, especially when people like a certain British woman antagonize the hell out of him. So.
A certain British woman does not antagonize Sexy Casey.
I'm pretty sure she has in the past.
I'm pretty sure she hasn't. I'm pretty sure that she's fan-fucking-tastic. Oops. See, you got me cussing now. That's so not me.
Wrestling fan, that's hilarious. I can't feel that. That is somewhat disappointing. But I mean, I would expect that he'll be the same old that he's always done.
Well, yeah, and as somebody has pointed out, Sexy KC will be pissing off fans as always.
I would imagine. Holy Lord. Wow. Sure.
Hey, Chris. There's like this real perverted person who's talking on Justin TV right now, and he wants someone.
I just got on. I'm watching the comments now.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out who's got to rub their boobs, whether it's you or me.
God, I hope for them it's not me.
And you've got to remember all your little fans when you're big and famous. I don't see the big.
Yeah, well, who are you so I can remember to remember you?
Ooh, apparently we got a question, why are you fat? I don't know if that's you or me, but I'm fat because I eat too much to kiss my ass.
Yeah, that's probably, I could say the same thing. I'm fat for that reason too.
And personally, I don't go through the whole fat thing. If you think I'm fat, fuck off. Oops. See, I'm doing it again. I blame you, Chris. Every time I speak to you, I start cussing.
You gotta watch that mouth.
I can't help it. I blame you.
No, you're talking to a church function like me, so I can't be hearing that kind of language because I would never say something like that.
Chris, lightning is gonna strike you down.
Yeah, I know. I just moved.
And Pooh Bear's not going anywhere. That's my nice hot cup of tea, and as being English, I have to drink my cup of tea. Oh. But so yeah, I have another question for you.
Yes.
Pudding matches.
Like I told you, if you get 1,000 screaming women to come, I will have one.
I want a pudding match. Simple as that. I want to see you in a pudding match. I want to see Will in a pudding match. I don't think we really want Vic the Stick in a pudding match. That would just be scary.
Yeah, Draven Striker, I wouldn't plan on that anytime soon.
And yes, to the person who asked, yes, I am on the roster. I'm on the Facebook page. I'm actually the backstage interviewer. You will not be seeing me wrestling. We do not need that kind of frightening experience for people. There's just too much of this woman to be ever get into anything that involves spandex. Yeah, frightening. And I think it's really disappointing that, Will's not forthcoming on this pudding match.
Yeah. As to answer Sixers there, I really don't give a shit that Batista's daughter was in a sex tape. If that's her bag, right fuck on.
Well, yeah, I mean, let's be honest. When every time that somebody does something, someone's going to be recording it. I'm sure there's going to be the SWE sex tape out there at some point. I know there's a WFSO sex tape. Yeah, I won't go into further details on that one. But, every time somebody famous is out there, either themselves or their kids always ends up doing something that involves a video camera or a camera phone. So,
yeah. Yeah, honestly, I can sleep there.
Now, somebody has actually said, haven't you got Aaron Smiley as the announcer?
no, Aaron Smiley is not the announcer.
That's what I thought. So tell us a little bit more about what we can expect from SWE that is different to other local feds.
Well, I mean, I think everybody does their own thing, very well. You got, if you're a hardcore wrestling fan, you go see ICW. Um, and you got Frank, who is a genius businessman, and he's been running DCW in Milwaukee forever. He's built a following. I mean, what I'd like to see is different. Like I said before, you're going to see some faces that you don't normally see around here. I hope that run shows a little bit different. A few different things on them that possibly some new match ideas, etc., etc. So just I'm not going to be running in the Milwaukee area with everybody else, and we'll see what happens. I mean, the thing is I'm willing to new ideas, and I'm willing to try everything once. Just we'll do it again.
One question that I want you to clear up for us is exactly who the owners are of SWE. Now, between you and me, and obviously I was watching, we've heard a lot of rumors that, there's secret people behind it, you're the face of it for someone else, that kind of thing. So you just set the record straight as to who is the owners of SWE.
That would be me. I am the owner. My co-owner is Monica. That's it. We are the owners. I don't know who people think I'm a face for. I guess I'd like to know who they think I'm a face for.
I've actually heard a couple of them saying that you are running it for a couple of Fed owners who now no longer actually have their Fed. You know who I'm talking about.
Well, here, I will clear that up right now. Mike Thompson has nothing to do with this Fed.
Okay. Now, the other question that we've had a lot of people asking us is about your female wrestlers. Have you at the moment got any female wrestlers? And, if so, who are they? Who have you been speaking to?
At this point, I don't have anything locked up. I have been in talks with Ann Brookstone. She is interested. Mystic. I've talked to a couple of girls out of Pennsylvania. So, I mean, there is interest. And, yeah, women's wrestling is going to be a part of SWE. I mean, at the beginning, I don't know exactly how much, but I will definitely be implementing women's wrestling into SWE.
That would be really great. Now, I know that you've mentioned it once before, but you know that I have a big love for Daisy May. Is there any chance that we're going to see her back in the ring?
At this point, as far as I'm under the impression, no, Daisy May is retired.
Okay, somebody is
laughing right now.
Tell her to stop laughing. We want Daisy May back, simple as that. Now, the other question somebody has here for is there any huge names on the roster, like someone who's been involved with WWE, TNA, etc.?
At this point, no.
Who actually, out of, the WWE's TNA, Ring of Honor, that kind of thing, would you actually like to, book in the future? And while you're asking that, I got to get my power cord.
I guess if I could book any names that have been in WWE or what have you, I've always been a big fan of Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas, so I'd have to book them for tag team match. Yeah, I'd book Santino. That'd be awesome.
Oh, excuse me a second. I thought I had my power cord in there, and I don't. And I'm about to die. Eek. Okay, we're good now. I think.
Good now?
Yep, we're good now. So are there actually? Somebody says, are the women actually going to wrestle, or is it going to be a slap fest, or a combination of the two? Like actual women wrestlers and women extras.
I will tell you right now, I've known Anne Brooke Stone for a while. She's a wrestler, and I guarantee you, if you told her to her face that you thought it was just going to be a slap fest, she'd kick the shit out of you.
Which is always good.
Mm-hmm.
That is always good. So when it comes to like running your Fed and everything, what can you say is the one thing that you're actually really looking forward to?
About running it,
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always been a big fan of. I've always been a big fan of a challenge. I mean, I like to push myself. I like to, you know, take a goal and not rest until I've made the goal. Um, so I guess the one thing that I will probably enjoy most about running my own set is the challenge of doing it to see how I handle the falls and the bumps in the road.
Okay, somebody actually has a question for you, and it's will SWE be taking over JC 4th of July venue in Hartford?
Um, I guess yeah, I might as well say yes. SWE will be doing the 4th of July show.
That is really good. Somebody else wants to know what titles are in SWE.
Right now, there's a SWE World Championship and the tag title. That is it.
See, and to me that's a good thing because there are so many feds out there that seem to have a title for every single, you know, wrestling match that they hold. You've got tag team titles and heavyweight championships, supreme champions, and to me it just gets ridiculous.
I've seen feds where you've got 15 wrestlers and 8 titles, and it's stupid. You don't need that. I mean, down the line, I plan to add one more title, but I mean, it's mostly strict titles, and that'll be all. Like that right now, it's heavyweight or not heavyweight. It's world title and tag title.
Somebody actually is asking, is the title going to just be a prop, or are you going to be like TNA and have long-term champs?
Well, obviously, I mean, it depends on the situation, but no, it's not going to be every show the title's changing. That's not going to happen.
That's a good thing. There are, I don't know if people who are watching this and everything know, but you know, Chris knows this, that there are a lot of shows that you go to where every single show the belt changes hands, and it just doesn't seem to be any real pride in holding that title. It's just like, okay, well, this week we'll have one person, and next week we'll have another person, and it just gets passed around like candy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that won't be happening.
That's good to hear. So the other thing we want to know is where do you see SWE heading to in the future? I know you're working on getting your first show started up, but where do you see it progressing, and what's your long-term goals for SWE?
Well, obviously, I want it to succeed. That would be my first goal. Because if I don't succeed and get fans, it's absolutely worthless. Um, I guess the main thing I'd like to see is to get it to a point where I'm running one show a month, and I have a following. People get used to the dates of the month where it's going to be there, and they want to come see it. Hopefully, they want to keep coming back. Yes, Juicy Johnny will be booked in a watermelon match. I guarantee it.
Will it be a watermelon and Kool-Aid match is what I want to know.
Unless he's really nice to me, then maybe I will. Never mind. Then I'll be called racist. Forget it.
We can just see Juicy Johnny now in a watermelon Kool-Aid and fried chicken match.
Well, don't forget the grits.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh my God, we've gone racist. Well, there we go. It just figures I'm a bald white guy.
Oh dear. And cornbread, yeah. Okay, someone wants to know who competes in SWE.